Good morning. I'm back at the small allotment today, at Stoke's allotment. Come down. I've got 3 beds to finish digging. Then I think I might bark the paths for the while we've got some new bark here. I'll spin you around. That bed to dig. This small bed to do. That bed to do, and that bed. So there's 4 beds to do, and then I think I'm going to renew the paths with bark while there's some new chipping to come. It's quite another dull day really down here, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. It's not going to take long to dig these beds. And I'll probably have a little walk round. Yeah, that'll be it for today. So I'm going to start digging the beds. See you in a bit. Well, that's 2 beds done. It didn't actually take that long because the soil's not bad on here. It's quite good. So I just got that little bed over there. There's a polytunnel going on this bed, but I will dig it over. And then I'm just going to bark the start barking in the plot with new bark. Right, I'll get these 2 done. See you in a bit. Right, that's all the beds done. It's 20 past 10, so that's not bad. It was so easy to dig. The soil is so nice. I'm just going to go up to the wood chipping, see what that's like. I think it got dropped off actually Thursday. It'd be nice with some new wood chippings down, so let's see what it's like. There's a few cars here this morning because there's a wormery demonstration, but they're not going to want me to video it. I did message them, see if I could, but I had no reply, so I thought I'm best not to. There's quite a few cars here. Oh, the wood chip looks quite nice actually. Yeah, that'd be quite good for the paths. So yeah, I'll just do some I'll rake all the old path back, tidy all up, and then I'll start putting some down. It looks quite good. If there's no one on the actual compost area, I'll take you around there. Well, there's no one there. 'Cause it starts at 10:30, So we'll see if anyone's on there. Oh, this is his wood. This is plot for composting. There's no one on it, so I'll show you a quick look round. It's got everything here. See, it does all my compost tea. It's run by the city council, and Rod just actually looks after it. But he's a very good person to actually know. Yeah, there's everything here. And then he gives the compost that he makes back to the site and tells you to help yourself, which is really good. So he does all the hard work and we just reap the benefit really on this site, which is it's pretty good actually. He does a pumpkin smash and all, so obviously all your old pumpkins all get composted back. He's actually got all the bins worked out, working bins. There's still a few people that just drop everything on here without asking. Because he doesn't mind you dropping all your waste on here, but sometimes it can be a bit too much to just drop every bit of weeds, everything, which is a bit of a pain because he's the one that's got to sort it out. But yeah, that's the composting area. Got all your water contained, so obviously you get all your water stored. Obviously full because we've had loads of rain. Right, I'm going to go inside the pavilion, just say hello to Rod. I'll be back in a minute. Nice chat with Rod, who's doing the demonstration. He's going to make me compost tea, and he does everything. He puts seaweed in it and everything, so it's really good stuff. Definitely great for the giants, for the giant veg. That's the shop. Their canes are really good in here. Obviously you've got manure under there. They do a bit of burning there, but yeah, that bark looks really good, so I will get some of that. There's not many people down here today, but it's been so wet again. It must get people down. I mean, I'm not actually quite cold today. It's not too bad once you get going. And I've obviously just dug 4 beds, which helps. Shame about some of these plots. Some of them, that's the problem with me. I can see potential in every plot, and you get tempted to, do we ask for another plot? But then you think, well, I've got 5. I did used to have more, but because this site, my wife's got this plot on this site. I used to have 2 plots on here, but I gave them back because I just thought there was people on the waiting list. So and I'd got me other plots to do, but now I'm getting itchy feet for a new plot, which is terrible when you work full time. And it's having the topic. I always seem to get everything done. When I'm going away next week, I'm off to Reading, to Silchester, because we've got another factory there. and they're really busy. So problem is I went there last year, was it 5 months I went for? I used to do 1 week on, 1 week off, so obviously I didn't come home, but you never got no planted. And then I wasn't on top of the allotment like I am this year, so which is not too bad. And I've told them I'm coming home every weekend. Obviously we're doing the YouTube channel as well. It's not just about that, but I like to be on the allotment, and while I'm here I might as well video. I probably will video in the week where I am. It's quite nice around there. I think there's a garden centre 8 miles from the factory in Tadbury. It's supposed to be a nice garden centre. So if I do decide to stop one weekend, I will go to the garden centre and video, which I'm actually going to the garden centre tomorrow to actually get the potatoes, so I will film that, because I want to get everything sorted out before I go away. Hence that's why I'm doing the my seeds early, because I've got quite a lot of flower seeds to do before I start on the giant stuff, which start on mid-March time. They can all go in the Vitapods, because that should be clear because the flowers are done. I mean, there is some nice plots there, but everywhere, all plots look about the same this time of year. You know, people don't want to come down because of the weather, and so I just think that then you've got a big job to do when in the spring. This is a nice plot. They're a nice couple. This plot's empty because I went to the committee meeting and they told me it was empty, but what they're complaining about is that there's not a lot of growing space on here because of the trees. And if you have a look, there's a lot of trees in here and it's getting them out. And they're all pretty close together, so like you can imagine the roots going on here. The bins, it wouldn't really much bother me with the bins, because I put posts on each corner, put a cover around it so it hides that's actually the bins, and you grow your carrots or parsnips in there, so that wouldn't actually bother me. But yeah, it's the space that you've lost with the trees that would. Tyres, that shouldn't be allowed on the plot, which that was mentioned in the committee meeting anyway. But other than that, it's not a bad looking plot really. I mean, you've got all them bins that you could use for like your carrots and parsnips. Oh yeah, they are an eyesore, dug bins, but like I say, if you put a post in the middle of them and then cover it with green netting or something, hides the bins. I think what they're going to do here, they're going to wait to see what trees are what, and then decide what they're going to do. I don't know whether you'll be able to dig them up. They're quite well established now. He's done a lot of work actually on his plot, so he's doing really well. When you look at some of the plots, wow, where'd you start? They'd want all streaming down to bare ground, that would. And then we're back to this plot. Whose is this messy plot? Oh, it's mine. Well, the wife's. Right, I'm going to get some, start getting the bark down. I'll get the rake out. Right, I think I'm going to start from the bottom near the summer house and start getting this all ship shaped. Right, see you in a bit. Started to rake the bark out. It looks pretty good actually. It did need doing. All the beds will stand out then when you get this down. It's just that the badgers and foxes love digging it up, so I expect to come here next time. And there's holes in it where they're trying to look for worms and that. Oh, that looks pretty good. Right, I'll get some more. Right, I've just got some more. You don't want to see me going backwards and forwards with barrows of bark, so I'll just video when I've got some. You know, it's looking a lot better. I've got to mend this greenhouse because 3 panes of glass come up. The new glass is in the shed. I'm just waiting for it to get a bit nicer weather. I'm going to silicone them in this time. Right, I'm going to move this glass and I'll get some more bark. Right, a bit more to do. That's looking a lot better, this is now. Right, I'll just show you what I've done today. All the paths have been barked. Which makes everything stand out. We've decided to actually make that bed into one, because there was a path down the middle, and make that bed into one because there was a path down the middle. So I can grow a giant pumpkin and a giant marrow on them two beds now, so which is good. But now this looks loads better from how it was. Just got to do round the trees, but I've got to move all that, so that ain't too bad. I'm just got to move that to do the bit there. And no, that's what it looks like. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm going to get the fence mended, so I'm going to get some posts next week. But yeah, that's the plot. I'm going to repaint the summer house and the potting shed. I think that'll be it on this plot for today. What's the time? It's 3:30. I've been here since probably about 9:30. And I'll be down Red Hill tomorrow. If the weather's alright, I'll probably nip to the garden centre to get the potatoes, because like I say, I'm going away next week. But I'll be back at the weekend. So yeah, thank you for subscribing, liking the videos. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks, baby. See you in a bit.